welcome back. So let's solve an example that basically involves an inductor. Okay, that we have the current through the inductor in the form of a waveform, and we need to find the voltage and energy. Okay, so this is the current represented in terms of a waveform through an inductor. Okay, and the value of inductor is 10 millihenry. Okay, we need to find out what is the voltage and then the energy stored between 2 to 4 millisecond only. Okay, for the this question. All right. So first thing is current is given. We need to find out the voltage. So we need to write down the formulas. Okay, for the voltage drop across an inductor. So the voltage drop across an inductor is just simply L di over dt, right? So we need to find basically the current expression and then we just need to take its derivative. So the approach to find the current expression is same. Okay, it's a waveform, so we will divide into two parts, 0 to 2. Okay, and then from 2 to 4 milli. Okay, both cases. So for the first case, again the current is a simple linear line, so that will be slope multiplied with the time. So what is the slope for this case? So the first point is 0 0, second point is basically what, 2 milli, and the current is what, 20 milli. Okay, so slope will be what, y2 minus y1, right? So 20 milli minus y1 is basically what, 0, divided by x2 minus x1, right? So x2 is what, 2 milli minus 0. So 20 milli divided by 2 milli, that will be 10. So it means our current will basically become 10 of t. Okay, so if this is the current, what will be the voltage now? L is what, 10 millihenry, right? This value. So 10 millihenry, derivative of current. So the current is 10 of t. So what is the derivative of 10 of t? 10 is a constant, goes outside. So 10 times 10, it will become 100 milli. And derivative of t is 1. So basically, simply 100, okay, millivolt. Okay, that is the voltage drop for this case. Okay, what about 2 to 4 millisecond? So again, we need to find out the expression for the time. The expression for the current. So the current, again same thing, slope multiply with t. So what is the slope now? So this point is basically 4 milli and 0. So the slope will be, now this is y2, okay? Like this is x2 and y2, this is x1 and y1. So y2 is 0 minus, okay, current is what, 20 milli divided by x2. What is x2? 4 milli minus x1, 2 milli. So basically again we have minus 20 divided by 2, that will be minus 10. Okay, so it means our current form is basically minus 10 of t. So what will be the voltage for this case now? L, which is 10 millihenry, derivative of current. So what is the current now? Minus 10 of t. Okay, this one which we just found here. So let's simplify this one. So again minus 10 will come outside, so it will become minus 100 times 10 power minus 3. So derivative of t with respect to t is 1. So basically minus 100 millivolt. Okay, so if I just draw this waveform, so it will look very similar, like from 0 to 2 millisecond. What is the value of voltage? 100 milli, a constant, right? 100 milli. So we can just draw the constant here. Like this is 100. This is the voltage drop in millivolt. From 2 to 4, what is the voltage? Minus 100 millivolt. So basically just simple, a straight line of, okay, with a value of minus 100. Okay, so if this is the current waveform, this is the voltage drop across the inductor waveform for this case. All right. The second part of the question is calculate the energy stored, okay, between 2 to 4 milliseconds. So we have to find the energy stored between 2 to 4 milliseconds. So this is our T1 and this is our T2. So energy stored for an inductor is what? Half of L, the current at T2 square minus the current through the inductor at T1 square. So the Inductor value is basically what, 10 millihenry, right? We need to find out what is the current at T2. So what is the T2 in our case? 4, right? So I have to find out what is the basically current inductor at 4 milli square, and then what is the current at basically 2 milli square. Okay, so let's come back to the main question. We need to find out what is the current at 4 milli. So this is the current waveform, right? So at 4 millisecond, what is the current here? Okay, 0, right? At 2 millisecond, what is the current here? 20 milliampere. Okay, so we will just plug in the numbers here. Okay, so 10 divided by 2, simplify, that will be 5, 10 times minus 3. So current at 4 millisecond, this was 0 square, right? At 2 millisecond, so at 2 millisecond, what is the current? 20 milliamperes. So let's plug in here. So minus 20 milli square, right? So what will be the simplified form? 5 times 10 power minus 3 minus 20 square, that will be, okay, what will be the square of 20? 4, yes, students, 400 times 10 power minus 3, 6. So if we just simplify this one, so 400 times 5, that will give me basically minus, okay, 2000 times 10 power minus 3, 10 power minus 6. So that will become basically 10 power minus 9, okay, joule. Okay, or we can say that minus 2000 nanojoule. That will be the energy for this particular inductor. So the negative value basically shows that the inductor is basically supplying the already stored energy. Okay, so that's why we are getting the negative here. So here basically inductor is supplying the already stored energy, the previously stored energy basically. All right, so this is what was required from this question. Okay, thank you so much.